think it's like a quote from Atomic Habits. To rise to the level of your goals, you gotta fall down to the levels of your system. So I really did fall in for like consistency and working on little details and not skipping steps. All right. Been a year since I started doing yoga every day. Hi friends, my name is Molly. I can't believe it's been a year. Wow. I've watched a lot of different YouTube videos about people doing yoga for a year, and I really enjoyed watching videos like this. But I never really found a video that kind of resonated with my experience, and this is one of the reasons why I'm making it. I'm just gonna leave it here for whoever needs to find it. Hi you. Let's go to the beginning. My journey has been very... So about a year ago, like a year and a month ago, I, like a lot of people, stayed without a gym membership at home for a very long amount of time. And you know, the only way for me to work out was to use YouTube videos. So yeah, I think that time of lockdown really made me go into YouTube workout world. And I did like different like 20-minute burner workouts. Well, actually I did yoga like a few classes with a teacher in the gym. I never really enjoyed it that much, but it was fun, it was challenging. So I don't know how I found this rabbit hole of like yoga videos. I don't know why I watched this channel. The channel is called Bohu Beautiful, and I think this is where my yoga journey really started. And I found myself doing yoga workouts, like 20-minute classes, like every other day. I don't know, they seemed pretty fun to me because they were challenging and they had like fun poses and I couldn't do them. It was fun for me to get there. So yeah, I started doing yoga every other day, like those yoga workouts on Bohu Beautiful channel, amazing channel with very good guidance. And I think it was before like my birthday and I felt like very like stuck. So I was watching like those motivational videos about like discipline because this is something that I started getting into. In the video there was said, if you want to do something, you know this is like gonna make you grow, you gotta stick to it for minimum 50 days and it will definitely change something for you. And I accepted that challenge. I decided, oh, it's my birthday soon. I have like 2 months before my birthday. And I was like, you know, it would be nice to try to be some sort of different person before that, or try to follow my kind of intuition in terms of doing yoga every day, because I felt like I could do that because every other day I was doing it and it wasn't that hard, but it was challenging enough for me to have fun with. And I rarely do have fun working out. So I committed to that. I made like a little calendar I would cross off every day. And this is where my journey started of doing yoga every day. I just promised myself I'm gonna do it. Exciting time starts, huh? So I was doing just Bohu Beautiful workouts, like yoga workouts, and I didn't always have good days. Sometimes I would just do like rest day where I would just do a stretching, but I would still come to the mat every day, even if it's like minimum for 10 minutes. I'm so happy I made myself commit to something I felt like it's worth committing to. So many things started happening. It's just like crazy how one thing, one commitment to something I felt like was kind of a right path for me just triggered so many things. This is where my mindset started really shifting because I understand how much power there is in my own actions and my own thought processes, and I never had some sort of understanding like that we are truly manifesting our own reality. My yoga journey started with me trying to find a way to work out consistently. I always wanted to get into shape and I couldn't commit to like weightlifting or just regular muscle building exercises because, as I said, they were really boring for me. So I definitely started seeing yoga as a workout at first. And this is so funny because yoga for me right now is so much more. Yeah, it's taking over me. And yoga is not like a workout anymore. Yoga is a lifestyle. Oh, I'm being so intense. I love it. After I started, yoga gave me so much confidence because I committed to something and I actually stuck to it. So those first 50 days, I seen how much my body kind of adjusted to that sort of flow every day. And I was very amazed because, as I said, I went to gym, I did workouts with trainers. I've never seen such big changes in my body and I've never been so impressed by my body. I gained a lot of confidence through commitment to the practice. But after, I also realized that I I stopped working out for the sake of looking good. I stopped like tracking what my body looks like. Obviously, I was flexing still in the mirror because, you know, my muscles been getting bigger and I'm like, damn, that's cool. But I stopped caring what I look like. Yeah, so letting go of that was such a freeing feeling, and nothing ever brought me such a deeper understanding of like value in not in looks. And yoga really did that for me, and that was so amazing. Really stopped tracking my weight. I'm really fluctuating in weight all the time, and that's okay. And I don't really care about what I look like anymore. I just really concentrate on how I feel and how much I can do and how strong I can get. I know it maybe sounds very obvious when I say it that like I stopped caring what I look like, but it really is such a freeing feeling, especially if you're a person who struggles with constant thoughts of losing weight or gaining weight, and I find with myself it never lasts. Motivation never lasts if I do it for the looks or for the sort of goal in terms of like look. It's been insanely freeing feeling to just realize how like beautiful my body is in a way that it can move. It can do such incredible things that I never thought I could, and it doesn't really matter what I look like. It just really comes down to how I feel and how my confidence really comes from my power, because I'm building that power in me every day. So yeah, that commitment really developed that stamina in terms of like confidence that I personally developed, and no one can really shake it. Obviously, I'm still working on a lot of things that to do with my self-esteem, but I can feel that core that I've been developing this year of like new value for my body, and I don't get easily discouraged. So I don't feel myself as easily shaken by the words or opinions. Committing to that practice every day and just developing little details every day of like working on that pose, working on that movement, building block by block was just so important. It was tedious. It was frustrating because you can't really see results when you're working on it. You can't really see a big picture when you're working on the details. But that detail work is such a good discipline that I understand applies to anything I want to achieve in my life. It has nothing to do with the talent. I think it's like a quote from Atomic Habits. To rise to the level of your goals, you gotta fall down to the levels of your system. So I really did fall in for like consistency and working on little details and not skipping steps. And obviously, if I do skip, I feel it. I can't go to the next step before I do the basics. So it will definitely bite you in the ass if you skip something or you try to do something that your body can't do yet. So, you know, that was very, very humbling experience doing yoga every day and realizing you have to obey to your body, you have to obey to the rules of gravity, to just work off basics and just learning little tiny things that make a bigger picture. I can definitely see how it applies in all of the areas in my life, and that's beautiful. It definitely makes me be more in control of my life and my decisions, and understanding if I do want to be somewhere where I want to be, it's really up to me. When I first started, I was like, damn, yoga is kind of fun. I think I was in Bird of Paradise and I couldn't really hold it because, man, it's a hard pose. And like the first few times I did it, I was falling over all over the place, and I was like, wow, I cannot do that. I gotta do that. It started for me as doing headstands and trying to get to a headstand, you know, balance upside down, and it was so fun. It was so fun to just fail, but like not feel disencouraged because I don't have like pride there yet. I'm not good, and I know that. Just working on like fun stuff that I truly felt magnetized towards, like inversions and like different postures. And like yoga is so fun because it just really works with your whole body. Where like, for example, I went to the gym. No offense to the gym people, like I admire you guys because I can't do that because I'm so bored. I can't like take a muscle and I just work on the muscle. Like it's so hard for me. Like or like squat, like oh, kill me. When it comes to yoga, it just takes my whole body and it makes it work. And I love that because I developed the whole awareness of my body. Overall, I found that this is a full body workout, and oh no, my yoga picture is down. It's a downward facing dog. It really did become my therapy, and I cannot spend a day without doing it. Because I become groggy, I become worked up sometimes, and no one talk to me, no one touch me, please let me be on the mat. Spend that time there and it kind of fixes me up, you know, and yoga's my therapy for reals. I think after like maybe 4 months of me doing it every day, everything started changing. Well, let's just start with this. I definitely stopped caring about what I look like. That freedom, so priceless. Yes, I shaved my hair, it's growing out pretty nicely. and I started being curious about yoga practice in detail, in history. And I started reading different books on yoga, but I basically got much deeper into understanding what yoga actually is. And wow, it really resonated with me. I started getting into meditation, which I think is a big step for anyone to start, and it's one of the hardest things I've done, but I've been committing to it for a good half a year now, I think. Slowly but surely I'm starting to get a little bit better at it. Maybe, I don't know, can lose it anytime. Meditation is so hard. Definitely started journaling, which I never did before. I started meditating, I started thinking about what I eat and how that affects me, and I became much more sensitive to things around me, which at first I thought like is a bad thing, and my partner also thought that it's a bad thing because, you know, you're becoming so sensitive, you know. I'm grateful for that sensitivity because I do start to feel a little bit more who is not good for me, what energy is not good for me, what energy does not align with me. Even myself, I started understanding what toxic parts I have in me, and that work has been very deep. And that's just a whole another story. Yoga is so much more than a workout for me right now, and I am just starting. And I'm so excited because that brought so much actual knowledge to me in terms of understanding it and feeling it. And that's the real knowledge for me. I'm so grateful for that kind of calling that I followed and I committed to. I've never, I think, evolved so much as a person. And it starts with my body and much bigger than my physical achievements. So yeah, as I said, yoga's been a very wonderful door to discovering myself, getting to know myself. I am just much more confident person, and I'm confident to be myself. And I challenge myself to do this video because, you know, it's cringy to be on YouTube sometimes. It's cringy to talk to strangers who can be potentially my friends. But I am challenging myself because I feel confident in my own passion, and I really want to share it with you because I discovered such a wonderful community in yoga, and yeah, I am just so grateful for this new world I discovered. I want you to know about my experience because I feel like this is what I've been missing on YouTube. I feel like a lot of videos I've been seeing on YouTube weren't really resonating with me, even though that was the same thing I did, like yoga every day. I don't know, I felt like I had my own individual experience, and I really want to share it in case that resonates with someone who is looking for something like that or is trying to start. So yeah, I am just gonna end this video with throwing a challenge at you. If you feel like a yoga is something you are having fun with and you can potentially put some time every day to do that practice, I challenge you, do it for 50 days and see where it takes you. See how you like it. See if you get addicted like I did. I will hopefully upload some more stuff that you might find fun. Thank you so much for watching. I am very excited to connect with more people in this community, and I hope I could translate my passion to you. Bye bye.